Hello, I'm Dr. Ben Johnson, medical doctor, doctor of osteopathy, naturopathic physician, and scientific advisor for IONWAYS. You know, we make staying healthy way more complicated than it should be. Illness is complex, but health is not. The first secret I'd like to share with you is that it is always easier to stay healthy and prevent an illness than it is to cure or fight one. You know, we're all looking for the same thing: health, happiness, longevity, but not just a long life. We want to be healthy and happy and able to enjoy all that life has to offer. We traveled all the way to Ecuador in our search for simple health, vitality, and longevity. What we found there was nothing short of amazing. We visited Vilcabamba, a renowned region of longevity, where the people have been living some very simple secrets that have given them incredible health and wellness. Vilcabamba was featured in a National Geographic article and has been the subject of a lot of research. They have, without making it complex, mastered the secrets that we will share with you today. We'll take a detailed look at how the people in this special village are living each one of these secrets. Just follow us as we visit and learn from the uncomplicated, yet healthy, vital, and ancient people of the Andes Mountains in Vilcabamba, Ecuador.
Where are you?
In heaven. I think I've made it. Here, just outside of Vilcabamba, we're going to meet Maria and Manuel, 105 and 108 years old. So sweet, so alive, you're just going to enjoy them as much as we did. Vilcabamba is one of the places that has all of the secrets working for it.
I'm Juan Diego Dominguez. I have been a naturalist guide in Ecuador for about 25 years already. Vilcabamba has drawn the attention of many people because lots of people live over 100 years old. That's the Vilcabamba reality.
The number one secret to longevity is water. Water is the basis of life. We are 70% water, so we need to give our bodies the very healthiest, cleanest, safest water that we can possibly find.
What we have is mainly a pristine source of water that comes from the mountain and from the forest of the Podocarpus National Park. Due to the geological formation of this part of Ecuador, all these minerals and things that are found in this kind of soil will go into the aquifers, making a very special kind of water that we have in Vilcabamba.
My role is to gather all the facts and prove to the world that Vilcabamba is really the valley of longevity. Especially Vilcabamba, there's about 22 minerals in the water here that comes from different rivers, and that gives a tremendous help for the people of Vilcabamba.
We were extremely fortunate to be invited up to the private property which protects the southern borders of Podocarpus National Park, the source of Vilcabamba's amazing water.
There's a place where the water is more pure here. You have to go up the mountain following the river. During the glacier age, it was one of the few areas that wasn't covered in glaciers, and it produces a very unique water. A lot of water scientists have come here because of the qualities of the water, and that I think one of the purest forms and sources of water on planet Earth are coming out of Podocarpus, cascading through the property.
We're in the Rio Palto River here next to the National Reserve. Just incredible water.
The alkalinity's coming up.
kind of a microsphere here. It's just like jungle. Ionization in the air. It's just totally alive, totally alive.
The water here in Vilcabamba has some beautiful properties. It's clean, it's alkaline in pH, it has a wonderful mineral content, slightly antioxidant, so it has antioxidant abilities in it, and those are wonderful properties. Alkalinity is important because our bodies are made to be alkaline by design. The enzyme systems don't work. Oxygen can't even be carried through the blood if the body's not in its proper alkaline pH.
It may surprise you, but water can have tremendous antioxidant potential. We can measure this with an oxidation reduction potential meter. Most tap water has a very strong positive charge, usually anywhere from between 200 and 600 positive millivolts, making it actually an oxidizer, a free radical causing agent. A negative charge means that it is an antioxidant agent. We were fortunate enough to have the opportunity to measure some of the local water in a lab in Vilcabamba.
David, look at this. The ORP is going down, down, down. We're at minus 31.
Are you kidding?
No, look, here, come here. Are you kidding? It's going down. It's minus 32.
He loves drinking water. He drinks about 4 liters a day, and that says that he keeps him very healthy. When I was young, I used to take lots of water, 1 or 2 pitchers of water. So water is good so that it quenches your thirst.
So you can see how important the tremendous water of Vilcabamba is to the locals and their incredible health. Our IONWAYS water technology recreates these properties in the water that comes right out of your own tap. First, it does a great job of cleaning the water by filtering out many of the common contaminants, and then it raises the alkalinity, lowers the electrical properties, giving it that important antioxidant potential. An IONWAYS water ionizer brings the secret of Vilcabamba's water right to your own home.
Diet. Diet is huge in our lives. What we're putting into our bodies eventually is what we are. So we want to really focus on fresh vegetables, fresh fruit, organic, so that our bodies are staying alkaline, getting all of the nutrition that it needs.
Maria Luisa Medina, 105 years old. And she's very healthy. She has never been to the hospital. Her diet consists of all kinds of vegetables and greens that they cultivate in their backyard. Just comes from the field, picking this up to cook for lunch. Here's the yucca, the banana, potatoes, rice, and some very healthy things grown in his own field. We have to acknowledge that today's day, the younger people have more illnesses because they're not as healthy as the older people because they eat and drink differently.
So if you want to live to be as old as your grandpapa, eat the good food that your mother cooks.
People of Vilcabamba have it down. They're eating fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, right out of their own gardens, right off the hillside, organically grown, no pesticides, no chemicals, and that's one of the secrets that they live so long.
The next secret to health is fitness. And what I mean here is not Olympic caliber training. I'm just talking about moderate daily exercise.
That's what I am very healthy. I walk a lot. Until a couple of years ago, I was helping on the fields.
The next critical secret to health is reducing stress.
We absolutely need to decrease the stress in our life because stress on that level is the cause of disease. So we really want to manage stress in our lives carefully.
Well, time goes slowly, and you have time to live life in here. That's what's important about. As long as you stay here, the more peacefulness builds on you.
One of my secrets to a long life is having fun and loves to play guitar and sing. We also believe that other things that influence in longevity are lifestyle, to live in harmony with fellow beings, life free of stress, be in tune with nature, and the spiritual part, to live in a community in harmony and love. So when we're able to live in this harmony, we're able to keep the stress out of our lives, and that way we can live much healthier.
And there